Now, rescue crews and volunteers searching for a man whose truck was swept away by floodwaters out in Arizona. Authorities say the man tried crossing a flooded creek when he was swept downstream on Sunday. His truck was later found, but he remains missing. He reportedly called his wife around 3:30 in the morning to tell her that he was being swept away and that he loved her before his phone died. Neighbors who found his truck still searching for him.
Me and my husband and another friend from across found the truck, but prior to that, downstream, we found his construction vest and then a shirt, and then the hood was farther down. But we found the truck, and you could tell that he kicked it out from the inside, so he did get out.
Also right now, 3 people are missing and more than 30 people have been rescued in western Alaska after hurricane-force winds and flooding there on Sunday. Remnants of Typhoon Halong pushed entire houses off of their foundations. Authorities say people's homes floated away, possibly with people still inside.
We have new video tonight from North Carolina. A nor'easter causing major flooding there. Water washed out local streets and parks in the area. Several roads are closed because of the flooding. School districts are also having to call off classes or delay school.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
It's incredible to see the power of Mother Nature. They're dealing with that. Meantime, we're dealing with drought situations here.
Yeah, so you got the Southwest with flash flooding, as we saw, Alaska, the East Coast of Carolinas, and then for us, it's how about a little rain? It'd be nice.
Bone dry.
We're just stuck under this big ridge here. And so we're going to talk about it and our chances maybe to break this pattern down for you in just a bit. 4-zone weather watchers here on a Monday saying hello to them. We've got 90 in Converse. That's Steve Kerr. And of course, that's not the coach. That's the other Steve Kerr. We did hit 90, by the way, in San Antonio. 88, Ellen McNally here in San Antonio. You have Sandy Falk and Fisher, 87. 84, Lisa Blackman out there in the Lakey. Raobi Rodriguez Law, weather key in view here across each of our 4 zones. We got that hot, dry heat, sunshine. And of course, always this time of the year, I always really feel for those that are driving west on 90 looking into that. I mean, that's a rough ride out there in Uvalde, all along 90, heading west there as that sun's lowering in that evening sky. All right, your Tuesday, 64 to a high again of 90 degrees, mostly to partly sunny skies. And as we look across our 4 zones out west, on average, about 89. Let's take you to it. In the morning, really not bad. A mild start to the day. Again, mostly to partly sunny skies. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s. The hill country, again, 50s and 60s into the morning. Afternoon temperatures in the 80s to near 90 in New Braunfels. I do expect to hit about 90 in San Antonio. We'll start comfortable with the 60s. Here you see those afternoon temperatures, 80s and low 90s. And in our eastern zone, no rain in your forecast, mostly sunny. Nice start in those low to mid 60s. And then a pretty hot afternoon. So what's ahead of us here this week? It's cool mornings. It's the hot afternoons that we've become accustomed to. Typically should be around 82 to 83 degrees, but we're going to be in the 80s and low 90s. And this dry pattern that we're stuck with here, that we've been stuck with, and look at the rain chance ahead. 10% Saturday, front coming in Saturday night, Sunday. I have backed off based on the latest trends with this front on any chance for scattered showers or thunderstorms. We're trending in the wrong direction with that front. And we've now gone 36 days since we've had a good rain in our area. And this is a real big problem here for us with the ridge. This is typically August to early half of September. And so you see the rain, it's on the periphery of this big ridge with that big trough along the west coast with some big rain. There's the nor'easter. So we're stuck with this for this week. And so as I'll show you the pattern, no rain chance this week. Here comes the front. I'll call that our next weather maker, but it's not going to have cooling. It's just too far north with the area of low pressure way up north. So it does drop our humidity Sunday to Monday. That's it. Otherwise, we have to wait till the middle of next week. This front here, front number 2, that could be our next weather maker, say the 24th to the 25th. And it does show up in our 10-day temperature trend forecast there as highs by next Thursday, the 23rd, drop to 82. And maybe with a little bit more of an active pattern in Texas too. But in the meantime here, it's going to be more of the same as we grind through these nice mornings, the afternoons in the 80s to 90, 93 on Saturday. We'll take a look at our western zone. 89 tomorrow, 92 over your weekend forecast. Hill country, the mornings are really nice. The afternoons will be in the mid to the upper 80s. And here's a look at our eastern zone extended forecast. We're in the 90s right into next weekend.